Hi, everyone. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. I am doing okay. Today, we're going to be finishing up our book and working on gathering some more supplies. I don't think we'll do a long live stream today, but we will do some stuff. And then I will be back on Tuesday. I have been contemplating not uh, doing two live streams for longevity purposes. I want to also post more recorded videos. Good morning, Heather. How are you? I didn't get your email yet, ma'am, unless I missed it. I checked it though. I didn't get it. So happy Friday. It's gonna be a good day. It's so gloomy outside. It looks like it's about to rain, but I didn't get a chance to do anything for my birthday. So we're supposed to do some stuff today. Um, and then we'll go, we'll do normal stuff. I want to take the little guy bowling. What are your plans for the weekend? So I see that this has caved in. So we're gonna reinforce this spine. And I don't know. I mean, I know why, because the paper was a little bit thin. So we're gonna just reinforce that spine real quick and go from there. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you today? Hopefully well. Building a coop. Oh, I can't wait. I don't think we're Facebook. I mean, you don't have to be my Facebook friend, but I don't think we're Facebook friends. I would love to. I don't get on Facebook that often. You probably can tell. But it'd be nice to see. So I'm just got this right here. I'm going to cut this down, and we're going to continue. I didn't wake up raring to go, but I woke up like, yes, we're gonna complete something today. Yeah, you're in a group, but I don't think we're like Facebook friends. So like if you was to post some stuff on your Facebook page, I don't think I would see it. That's what I meant. Like if you posted like, me hanging out in the coop, I wouldn't see it. But if you put it in the Facebook group, then yeah, eventually I'll see it. And so I'm just measuring this half 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 appropriate and half inappropriate. So we're gonna do that. And I think we are good to go. You know, you know what I mean. All right, so yeah, I think this, we're gonna cut down just a slight sliver. How is the weather in Tennessee? The weather here is gloomy, but I have decided that, not recently, but in the past, that I normally don't like to let the weather decide whether or not I'm gonna go out and do things unless it's cold. And if it's raining real bad, I'll stay home. But if it's not raining too bad, we getting in the car and we driving. My cell phone battery is. I've had my phone for a while and it's not. It doesn't want to. It doesn't want to last. It wants a new. I feel like it needs a replacement, but it still does most of the stuff I needed to do. So we're gonna just stick with it. We literally just got a new phone for the big roommate. And I don't feel like I need one. So that doesn't look too shabby like that. Let's go ahead and burnish it down and hope that it stays in place. I am so looking forward to um, the weekend. I'm also looking forward to the end of the school year as well, but we shall see. All right, and so we have our book. I'm gonna go ahead and just work on this a little bit. Oh, that's really nice. I want to put some. Our grass looks like we live in the Sahara Desert. It's probably more grass in the Sahara Desert than it is where my house is. And so I want to go to Lowe's or Home Depot and get some grass. It's probably too late, in the season, but I want to get some grass seed and just do some afternoon adventures with the little guy of watering the grass on a daily basis. And where I live, we have water restrictions, so we can't like just waste water. Yeah, I love the weather for working in the yard because usually we'll go on the back porch and blow bubbles and do all kinds of things. My When my aunt was here, she would always my son would ask her where's my grandma, and she would always point up to the sky. So when we go in the backyard, he always points to the sky. So that's where my grandma lives. So I'm like, yeah. And I inherited her car, so to speak, of inheritance, my mom's. And somebody has this big ball. It's like a yoga ball, the ones that you sit at your desk and use. Hello, Barry Crafty. How are you? Hopefully well. So here we are working on a project. We're making a book. So I guess May is going to be the month of books. I don't know. I think I think we're going to put this little sassy lady right here because she looks like she wants to be on the front cover, and maybe something on here. You're pure magic. I don't know. Hopefully you're doing well today, madame. And we need a back page. And use a pink page. So this is the back. Now we need 8 more pages, so let's go ahead and go through that. Hey, Nix, how you doing today, ma'am? Hopefully well. Hopefully well. All right, so we got this one. So 1, this is the cover, back. So cover 2. I'm gonna use 3. 4. 5. I hope everyone's doing great today. It is going to be a wonderful day, despite and in spite of all of the nonsense that may be going on. I'm going to use this one. I think, can I? No. Let's see. It will never work. It will never work. It will never work. So let's see. I'm trying to find the other uh, piece to see if we can get that in there, but I don't think it'll work. Hi, Samara. Good morning. I hope you're all doing great. I am okay. Uh, so I'm not sure how you prepare your kiddos for breakfast. I usually give my son oatmeal, instant oatmeal. He's rebelled against bowls of cereal, so we don't eat bowls of cereal. He does it in the morning time often. And then 1 or 2 days out of the week, I'll scramble eggs for him. And it's not that I don't want to scramble eggs for my son every day of the week, which I don't personally want to do that, but it's because it's kind of time consuming. So I have to plan really, really far ahead of time, like in the morning time. So we got 1. Then we're going to have these 2 pages like that. So that's 2, 3. 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know. Oh, so it's your first time on live chat, Elizabeth. I hope that you have a good time. We don't run you off. I do a lot of storytelling, and sometimes people find the things that I have purchased very interesting, and they want to make those purchases themselves. Enabling is it's a very, you know, funny term. So I usually make him scramble eggs, and I'll take some meats and I'll chop it up, and then I'll put it in the meal and the eggs with it for him. But today I was like, oh, I'm gonna make him some oatmeal, not oatmeal. I'm gonna make him what is that stuff called? Pancakes. Pancakes. That's what I'm gonna make him. And so I made him the pancakes, and he was like, "Mommy, where did you get these pancakes from?" And I was like, "I made them." And excuse the camera shake, I dropped something. I'm trying to get it. He said, "Oh, okay." Because usually I make him pancakes on the weekend, on Saturday or Sunday. But I made it for him today, so he was excited. Good morning, Chocolate City Sims. How you doing? I am okay. I dropped something on the floor, and I'm trying to get it without putting my big old head in the camera view. So just bear with me. A few more seconds, please. And I'll tell y'all about. You ready to learn? Okay, cool. Uh, I'm not sure what you're gonna learn today, but you're gonna learn today. You know what I'm saying? That you need a stick to get stuff from under your chair if you have wheels on it, or you need longer arms. Got it. All right. So my son had a doctor's appointment yesterday, right? Um, a virtual appointment. And virtual, you would think it would mean video. No, no, no. It meant on the phone. I told y'all the beginning of the story already. He was saying that his eye was hurting. So we're gonna be using this Kalal glue. Hi Sarah. Hope you're doing well today. This is of these two. I like this one the best, but this one costs a lot of money. I've only been able to get in one spot. Crafter's Companion, enabled. That's the first endorsement that I didn't get paid for. But as you can see, Elizabeth, this is what Heather meant. So, uh, just shaking it up some. It feels liquidy, too liquidy. So I told the doctor, I was like, I thought that normally for eye appointments you would be in you have to come in and be seen. She's like, yeah, that is normally how these things work. Also, this does not have it's not water based, so your paper shouldn't warp. It gives you a little bit of wiggle room. That is too much glue, so we're just going to kiss these two up. Okay. It does have some hair, so I'm not sure what the properties are in here. I do enjoy using it. I just try to use it very sparingly because it's expensive, and I'm a bit tad on the cheap side when it comes to purchasing a lot of stuff. So I said, okay, fine, right? We're talking through the appointment. She's like, um, is it anything like wrong with his eye? Blah blah blah. Do you see anything? I'm like, no, it's nothing wrong with his eye as far as I can see. You see what I did there? Um, There's nothing wrong with it, and I don't know uh, really what is wrong with his eye. And I said again, I mentioned that's why I wanted to have an in-person appointment. She said, "Yeah, that's true." So she tries to run down the things that she would do in the clinic, right? So she said, "Does he have any lesions, bumps?" And I said, "He has no trauma to his eye whatsoever. He doesn't have any of this, no, he doesn't have that. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have none of the stuff. Because I've already assessed his eye to see why is he saying that his eye hurts. And I said, well, I didn't know I could go into optometry eh, as a regular, walk in. I thought I needed a referral. And she was like, it's so goopy. So I'm just putting this glue on. It's a little bit too much right here. So I'm just going to kiss it again. And hopefully the next round it won't be. I'll pay better attention to it. And I'm going to make sure I put my bubbles at the top. And so, she says you can make an appointment for optometry. I said, okay, well, thank you. So I look up the number for optometry for my insurance. I call them and they say, we're not seeing people with your insurance right now. We normally see people with your insurance, but your priority is less than the other people that have your insurance. So I said, okay, fine. So my husband uses America's Best, right? And they say $99 for this or whatever. So I say, our copay, if I go through our insurance, is $30. Yeah. Um, yeah. So I say 30, our copay is $30. No matter what, it's going to be $30. So I call America's Best. They do not take my insurance, which is fine. I say, how much is the eye exam? They say, since it's not an eye exam, it's a medical issue because, you have to really be seen by someone and say you need glasses, right? You can't just walk up into the place and be like, hey, I have astigmatism. You actually have to be kind of diagnosed with that before you can walk into the optometrist and be like, listen, you gonna treat me. No, they optometrist gonna look at you like you're crazy. Um, so um I I call America's Best. I was like, yes, what's the process, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And they tell me, we don't have any appointments right now. We have some next week. And so my son likes to get out of school early, right? So I said, well, do you have any late appointments in the daytime? Because I'm that mom. And she's like, oh yeah, we have this time. Because she was gonna give me an early appointment, which I would love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, a way to make money, definitely, Heather. And all kids do like it. But they call their names out they make a big deal about it at his school that he goes to because it's a closed campus. So yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. This whole pandemic crap is in the school system, which I'm grateful for the school being so, protective of our kids. It's just annoying. Excuse me 1 second. So, he's like, my son always say, can you come and get me early from school? I'm like, you don't have a doctor's appointment. So, he's this morning he's woke up. He's like, do I have my eye appointment today? I'm like, no, you don't. He's like, okay. And so he asked his dad, he said, can I go out to eat with you and mom? Oh my goodness. And I'm like, who said we was going out to eat? But since we didn't go out to eat for my birthday, my son knows that we're gonna go out to eat. So America's Best says since it's not an actual eye issue, it's an eye issue, it's a medical thing. And so they're only gonna charge me $30, which is great because copay is $30. And I'm like, and my husband was on the phone listening to the conversation. And I was like, you see this mess? He was like, yeah, that sucks. I'm like, yes, it does. So another reason why I don't like to use this glue too much is because you can be a little bit on the heavy hand side and heavy handed out. Um, I was going through some of my dyes and I found some Desire dyes. That's the old school Crafter's Companion. And we're gonna be in butterfly heaven for the month of May. And this one, as you can see, it gives you a little bit more wiggle room than this one. So whatever the drying property is in here is not in here. But once it sticks, it's stuck. It's real hard. And so I like that. And so I'm just scooping this down. I did get this from, the $1.25 store. I don't recommend this one because this handle feels like it's going to pop off. They do have another one that's all one solid. So if you do decide to buy this because you at the Dollar Tree, like I need a new scraper, get a solid one. This one piece. I don't recommend this one at all. And so we have this piece, and then it's going to be the back. It's all purple. Purpley. I know Samara's like, yes, that purple is nice. Yeah. So I don't know what we're gonna do. My son likes Olive Garden a lot more than he should because I mean Olive Garden is kind of like for, in my opinion, first dates. And when you're hanging out with your friends, doing a shopping escapade, and that's where you stop to eat at because you can get all the soup and salad you want. But he likes it because he gets the grapes. And the last time we went, he was like, I sure wish Daddy would have came with us. So I called my husband and he came out. But I told my son, I was like, we could have just ate grapes at home for cheaper. $5 versus $25 would have been a lot better than the situation that we ended up spending. So, but it was fun. It was fun. You know what? I the one by my house, it's hit or miss. It's very hit or miss. And I don't really enjoy going to the $1.25 store anymore. But I went yesterday. I have some projects coming up because we're gonna have some coastal vibes. This was the kickoff into it. And so we're gonna have some coastal vibes going on the channel. I've done a few projects before from some of the items from the Dollar Tree, and we'll be doing that, or $1.25 store, and we'll be doing that again. But I want to make some frames. I did that before as well. Some frames with some, what are those things called? Seashells, yeah, seashells and such. So I look forward to doing that with you all. Oh, thank you. Welcome back, ma'am. Thank you. We're just, vibing to the music. You can't hear it. It's in my head. You have to play your own calypso and stuff like that because she don't have that music for you yet. But she will. And I forgot to put the string. I forgot to put our little rope card on there. That's okay though. I tend to do that all the time. All right. So we're gonna reinforce this once more because this is bowing. It was bowing in the middle. Um, Y'all heard that song before, Meet Me in the Middle? I don't know the whole name of it, but I like that. Every time I go shopping, it seems like that song is on. Why don't you just meet me in the middle? I like it a lot. And that's what we did. We met in the middle. So now we're just going to put this to the side and we're going to pull out these sheets of paper and we're just going to cover this up. I love this right here. So we're going to put that on the front. You know what I'm talking about. Why don't you just meet me in the middle? I can't sing at all, but I like that song. And I always jam out to it in the store. So if you're ever in my area, you see that song, you hear that song, and you see some crazy person dancing to it, off beat, off key, off everything. That's most likely me. Or other people like the song too, I'm assuming. It's a catchy little song. When my little guy was a baby, I used to dance with him in the store. We still do sometimes, but it's a little bit different now. Oh, you know what? Let's see. Oh, wow. See, that's why you need to keep that one solid piece and just throw the colors out. Because what you showed me yesterday was pretty. But my living room is gray and blue, of course. Oh yeah. So depending on the mood that my husband's in, he'll probably rock out too. So I got a feeling we're going to be those parents that kind of embarrass our kid. And one day I had on pajamas, my my work uniform for crafting, and I was like, "Come on, you don't want me to get out the car to with my pajamas to embarrass you?" My son was like, "I won't be embarrassed." I was like, "Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna wait for a few years to see how you feel about that statement, sir." Oh, fiddle faddle. I can't find that piece. Oh yeah, I so my mom was she used to embarrass me a lot. She was crazy though. I'd be like, but then at a certain point I was like, you know what? I don't care. I think once you stop caring, the embarrassing stuff doesn't matter much anymore. Because I probably was embarrassing myself more than she could have ever embarrassed me. All right, so we're gonna use this page because I can't find the other page. Heather, I still didn't get that thing. I'm gonna get it today. Yeah, no, see, that will not be happening to my school, my son. And well, they wear pajamas. I shouldn't say it won't happen, but it's authorized pajamas, not because you decide to wear pajamas. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, they always have some slick comment, don't they? So we're gonna cut this in 2 inches. I think this is off, so I'm gonna cut it a little bit up and turn it. You know, I can agree with that, but when the kids be like, "Is that your mama?" Who that lady with the hair rollers in her head? So my mom used to do a lot of some stuff I never found out that she did. We'll just leave it at that. We'll just leave it at that. All right. Do we like that? We like it. Oh yeah. Yeah. My friend and I were at the $1.25 store a couple of weeks ago in February. And this lady was like, "Yeah, my kids are embarrassed by my green hair." She's like dyes her hair often. My green hair and my crazy socks and stuff like that. I'm like, they'll miss that though. Like everything weirdo that your parents do now as a kid, you know. But my son will rock out with me. They are easy. What do you mean? They're very easy. Very easy. You know, if I can make it, anybody can make it. So we're just gonna rub this down a little bit, and then we're gonna go back in here and burnish it down. Okay. The only thing you have to worry about now, if you receive something from me, is make sure that glue, the tape is stuck down because I feel like it's a lot of weight on there. All right, so we did that. We did this. We're gonna let these pages dry a little bit, and we're gonna go through our um, cut aparts. We're gonna put this on the front right here on this side, and we're gonna cut this down. So we're gonna put this and let the glue dry, do its thing, adhering and all that stuff, and then we're gonna cut. And I do have this little die, a tag die, so we're gonna make a few tags, and we're gonna use our stickers, and we'll be done with that. And we'll talk about our journal. We're gonna try to make 2 junk journals for the month of May. All basic beginner junk journals. And when I was thinking about it, I think that I cut that crooked first and foremost. I think all of the journals are the exact same. You open them up, the pages turn. It just depends on what you put in there. So if you're a more advanced journal maker and you're here hanging out, do whatever you like in your journals, right? Make them however magical you want them to be, etc., etc. Are you rubbing that in? I feel like that's like I'm having this delicious breakfast, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna have for breakfast today. I'm gonna have some brownies and ice cream, some warmed brownies in the microwave, some ice cream on top of that, and some chocolate syrup. And then I'll promptly have to go use the restroom probably because that's too much for this system so early. No, I don't know. I don't want to go out to breakfast, so I don't know what we're gonna be doing. We won't use this Make Magic. I don't even know. We'll use just this one thing right here to go. These are cut aparts from the paper pad, and we use 2 paper pads because that's what the consensus was on Wednesday. Heather, are you there? I don't know if you responded. So you see, like, this is the unicorns, and then this is the mermaid situation. So we won't be using this magic seeker, things that make me happy. Okay, chicken pieces of frappes. I am not the tempter of frappes or chicken biscuits, but float on. I don't know. I don't know why they mixed them all up like this, but that's okay. So I think we're gonna try to do this bowling. That's okay. And so we're gonna keep this one. Those who don't believe in magic will never have it. I think I want to put this like that. So 5. So those that don't believe, I'll probably have to ask y'all what it said because we'll. So those who don't believe in magic will never have it, like that. And we need some more line paper, a line page. Let's see. So let's go. Let's do this. Oh, that's okay. I just wanted to make sure you remember to send me the email. I checked yesterday. I don't remember checking this morning to see. All right. And so that glue that we use on this one is heavy. Very, very, it makes your paper heavy, which is good. All right. So we're going to put her right here. And I like to put like a table of contents in the books that I make when I make them. Are you not going to turn all the way flat? Okay. Thank you. Oh, okay, okay. And so we're going to use we're going to round some corners real quick. Hopefully. I was thinking jewelry duty. That's all. Maybe I misread it. Did I misread it? I thought you know what? Oh, Oh no, I believe that's why you're not here. I believe that's why, because he's not in court. If he was there, you wouldn't be here. That's a fact, ma'am. Don't try to change it. Don't try to change it. I thought you meant jury duty stuff. But it's good to know that I should schedule my live streams around this man's court hearings for Barry Crafty to show up. I got you. All right. We had a party on Wednesday. Miss Barry Deep. Mm-mm. She thinks she deep with her corny jokes, so I don't know. All right, so we got this. That's almost uncrooked. Very deep. She gonna like she like that Heather. She loves that. So all right, so we got our table of contents, whatever we're gonna put over here. We don't have any little small sayings. We could put this here, but no. We're gonna do this. No, we're gonna do that. We'll do this here. So there's gonna be a little pocket, and we can put these tags in here. So we need to see. Now I can't schedule myself around him, because I would trust that my friends would love me more than they love this guy, but apparently, thank you so much, Sherry. How you doing today? Apparently that's not true. So we're gonna use some tape to put this down. My husband not at court today. What are you doing? Hmm, hmm. I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah, it's an older one. You probably was like, I'm not buying no mermaids. Ugh. Now I can't get my finger down. It came out in what 2018, 19? All my paper's vintage now, right? Besides the paper I bought 2 months ago. Yeah. Do I have it still? I can show it to you if I have it close by. I want to do a whole different setup and went with a whole different setup. So I'll send you the pictures later. I'll send you in text later. It's called Mermaid Lagoon, and I've used this before a couple of years ago. I think I made cards with it. Yeah, you know, some people have so many paper pads they'll never ever get a chance to use it all. All right, so we're gonna put these ladies down here, and these ladies are super sassy. Super sassy. Look, they all got like these facial expressions like, listen, I don't know who told you, but I am not the one for none of this stuff. I'm not doing it. Don't try me. All right, there we go. And a magical mermaid. So we got this. I think we can put this here like that, and then someone can put a picture of something down there. Yes, the paper pad is. We're using two. One is called Mermaid Lagoon, and the other one I can't remember the name of it. I'll let you know in a few minutes, though, unless Heather or Nixon Samara remembers. I don't recall off the top of my head what the other one was. They don't match. They don't go together. It's two different paper pads. I'm just trying to. We did a book on Wednesday. Oh, it's right here. And right, I need all the paper. So I'll show you real quick. This is the one we made on Wednesday. Has some burlap carding. It looks like this. So this paper is not the same paper as the other one. I think this is a different one. And these are the stickers from the Dollar Tree. Wander by the sea. Should you ever want to find me, she gonna eat you. She gonna chomp you right up. Yeah, I think it was like magical something because it's unicorns and mermaids. But I just don't remember what I did with it now because you know she didn't put it up like she's supposed to. Uh, oh well, I don't know. I don't know because I'm a mature woman now. I've hit mature woman level, and I still like. No, I don't like mermaids or uh, the other things. I just like to craft with them. I'm not a big fantasy believer in their person. So yeah, maybe some money so they can go to the store and buy something themselves. I guess if you're out in town person. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it, but it's magical something. Mermaid Lagoon and magic something like that. Oh wait, here it is. Magical Hour. Heather, you have a great memory, but I would assume that you would. So it's called Magical Hour, and the other one is called Mermaid Lagoon. So one is more floral, pastel colors, and one is more deep purple and blues. The Magical Hour is mermaids and fairies and unicorns. So this is the one we made on Wednesday, right? Little tuck spot. More pictures. Whenever I make these books, I always think of like one-time events, like if you go to the beach or you go somewhere else. Uh-oh. Maybe you mailed it to me. I doubt it, but that sounds nice. I'm joking. I don't know what you did with it. You sure you didn't buy it? Oh, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. So we're gonna go back on this book. Gonna burnish this down before the glue dry up on us. All right. Okay. I don't. I like to try and use all of the stickers that they provide to us. I'm surprised you don't have the cute mermaid one because those are definitely your colors more so than the other one. This foam tape was like, no, I'm sticking to everything. So you need to make adjustments. So we just put some glue on here, and now we're gonna put that right there. I'm gonna let it dry. The thing is, we don't have to worry about too much thickness because we have these wide gussets, so we should be good to go on that. But I do like to try to make them as flat as possible, and I feel like this glue is like, listen, Linda, I do not want to stick down. Uh, I no, ma'am. I didn't go shop. I didn't go shopping on my birthday. I didn't do anything on my birthday. I went to the grocery store and bought some brownie mix and some ice cream, and my son and I made brownies and we ate pizza. So yeah, and then I didn't do anything the following day either. So today is supposed to be, you know, some stuff. I guess I don't know. And so I didn't even think about it shopping. All right, so we're gonna put. That sounds so depressing. Please don't feel like that's depressing, but it did sound depressing, didn't it? All right. So I think we can put. Oh, it's still too long. But I'm good. I promise. I am good. Do you think we should put those believe in those who don't believe in like that? You think we should do that? That seems very crazy. But I feel like anything that could be weird would be weird right now with medicine. So do you think we should put the quote in one setting? So like those who don't believe in magic never will, like that? Or you think we should put those who don't believe in magic never will? So we got to put that up and down. Or you think we should leave it on one page? What do y'all think? Let me know. I need to know. Uh, uh, anyone can say what they think, only because I don't want to put anything on top of this and then it looks weird. Because if I put that and then one setting, all right, thank you, Heather. So we'll put those who don't. Thanks, chocolate. We use these cute mermaid girls. Those, I keep saying it like it's going to change. The quote is going to change. I want to chop some of this off, just a little bit, not a lot. I had joined this Rascard, thanks Sherry, Facebook group because I want to see how they organize theirs and any suggestions that they might have. I only been on there like one time though. All right, that wasn't very smart. It's not gonna work. So wish my fingers luck with this cutting this down. I'll just cut this blue off. I mean this light. I actually can, yeah. Right before the pandemic happened, um, I had read an article, I think it was in New Jersey or New York, that it was a certain sect of Jewish people that were anti vaxxers. And this is before COVID. Their kids were getting sick. And it was all those old diseases that they have vaccinations for. Yeah. And so, they were getting, it was a big deal about it. I'm just trying to figure out how they get into schools because this stuff is, well, I mean, they can lie, but it's some of these things are mandatory to to do before you put your kiddos in school. And that's the thing, like, I'm not pro or anti anything for your family. But if you are anti something that's going to affect my family, then you and I need to meet outside. You know what I'm saying? So we can have a conversation about why you feel like it's okay to get my baby sick. I find some of the things that people, the mental status that we have on some things is interesting. I remember a long time ago, one of my jobs, this lady, my coworker, had said something, and I was like, in my head, I was like, why would she say that? And of course, I said something about it. I was like, you only care because it's affecting you. Yeah, that might have been it. Um, I said, people don't care about anything in general unless it affects them, right? Uh, when we where I live, they had just put a sonic up, and the sonic was getting burnt down, like not literally burned down, but it was being burned. And so they had started staying open 24 hours. So they built the sonic and then it got burned. They redid it and it got burned again. So they were staying open later and later and later to prevent the people from destroying it. I'm like, this is your community. Oh, why would you destroy your own property, your own stuff? This is for, the community, and you're over here destroying it. It's just interesting, some of the mentality that people have. And then once it affects you, you change your mindset about some people. Some people are forever stuck on certain things, you know. Like most adults know about Santa Claus, but kids don't. And then once kids have to know about Santa Claus, they know about Santa Claus, right? But some people are still stuck in that mental status of, you know, you can't wear white shoes. What is it, before or after Labor Day? I don't wear white shoes anyway, but I'm saying, those kind of ideologies. Those who don't believe in magic will never. I'm gonna put have it at y'all said one, so we'll put it right here. I'm gonna put it right there. I'm gonna put it at the bottom. Elizabeth, I was in the medical field as well, and I don't agree with everything that medicine does, but when it comes to some things, I'm like, oh well, this particular thing has been a proven method for the last 75 years, and you've been living for 20 of those years, and you think you have the answer. Okay. I don't know. But that's just my mentality. I would never force my thoughts on anyone unless they ask me, and then I'll tell you how I feel. All right, so we won't put this on here just because it's so big, and we want to leave some space to do something in, and we won't be able to use that either. All right, so now let's see if we can use a sticker or something. I did pull this out earlier as well, but it doesn't have any little small cut parts to my knowledge besides that one, and that would be a waste. And this one's called Stay Magical. It came out in 2018, so probably 18, 19. And the only one, just so we're all clear, says Mermaid at Heart. These are cute. These would be good on paper clips. So Mermaid at Heart, you're magical. So nothing on that one either. And let's see. I don't think we have anything to actually write on, but you open your book, you have this page. We want a picture here. And then over here, we need to put something here. So let's find a sticker. Stickers save your life when you're making books. We could put Wander by the Sea, should you ever want to find me. We could put that. Yeah, we'll put that here. We're going to try to scrape this off. And if you have an X-Acto knife, which I don't trust myself with them that often, but if you have one, you probably could scrape it off. You don't have to be so chinchy with your stickers and not use the whole thing. These are just dimensional, and I just decided to pluck off most of the foam where I could and make it not look so weird. So just gonna put that to the side and scrape it. Then we're gonna do some die cutting for our little tag. And now you get down to the nitty gritty and scrape. If you have a good scraping system, you could use that. I just use my fingernails. I do have some thinner dimensional tape that I could use. Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. I hope your calls were fine too. So I think we're going to put her right here. her. I have given a sex to a sticker. We're going to put that right there. So I'm just rubbing the glue on the back of the sticker. Well, right now it's just a decal or a die cut because the sticky part is gone, right? I really need to start using my Xyron. There we go. I bet y'all saying she talked crap about it, but she's still using it. Yes, I paid for it. I'm gonna use it until it breaks apart, and then I'll talk even more trash about it. But I do recommend a solid one because I use it and I put too much pressure on it and it cracked. So um, people know when you're busy and they know when you're um, doing something that you want to do because that's when everyone wants to bother you. You're like, hey, mom, babe, sister, brother, cat, dog. You're like, I wasn't busy for the last hour. I sit down and watch my favorite whatever, or read my favorite newspaper, do my crossword puzzle. Not everybody wants a piece of me. So we're gonna make some tags real quick. Tags. So this thing can fit. Right. That's earlier. The big roommate was like, I had told him yesterday when I was on the road that something's going on. I think they're doing like major construction down the road. And he was coming in about what's going on in the street. I'm like, and you know how you give people that look like if you don't shut up, I'm gonna tie your lips together. Yeah. He was like, oh, my bad. I had just told him that earlier. But I think sometimes these men have that, selective hearing. They don't hear very well. They only hear what they need to hear or want to hear. So we're gonna do this. So we're gonna do 3 or 4. Then you're looking at them like, what's going on? Okay, man, we'll be here. Well, I should be here. I can't speak for everybody else. You, me, and the sea. So if you want a cleaner cut, you definitely, you can make your cut cleaner. I don't see the need in doing it a clean cut when you're going to be using up that paper anyway. So here we go. Do y'all remember when Tuesday morning, well, they still do sell a lot of Crafter's Companion. The last time I was there, all they had was Crafter's Companion dies. Um, I remember back in the day, they were very inexpensive. It was like $2, $3, $5 cheap dies. And if you went to, because I think Hobby Lobby for the most part has the most current and up to date craft supplies. I guess that's the contract that they have. Like the Tim Holtz dies. They actually brought a retired die back, but it was a Biggs die, and now it's a Thinlet, the Man and the Woman Christmas Carol, and I think it is the one I'm talking about. Like everybody was going crazy for it. And it was like $37 at Hobby Lobby. I was like, they must be out of their mind. And then I went online to look it up to see how much it was. The Biggs die, and somebody definitely was out of her mind, and she was selling it for like $200. I was like, ma'am, do you know how many cards I would have to make my $200 back off of this $200 die? And honestly, who who would buy a die? Well, it's people out there that got money that do crazy stuff like this. So I'm just turning this over in case you're wondering how to preserve the life on these little die folders, these die cutting folders. I think the plastic should be a little bit more sturdier, but it does the job. They're pretty inexpensive replacement pieces. Although, I would prefer not to have to replace them like every other day. Um, I have my trash can with me today. Yes. Oh, that's far. Ooh. I don't even go to Tuesday morning that often, but I saw someone do a Tuesday morning haul of what's in Tuesday morning, and I was like, oh, I might have to, you know, swing by. But I don't need anything, so that's why I wasn't like pressed to go. All right, so we got these. I'll just tuck those in right here. Oh yeah. I back in the day when Tuesday morning was very popular and people was going, I used to say just tell me what you want, I'll go and get it. And I had did that before for a few people, but then I stopped. Because shipping and handling is crazy. And now it's even worse. Um, unless it's something, people can't absolutely live without in this local. So we're gonna see about these little sticky stickers. It's a sure thing like that. So like you can make this masculine. The lake bomb. This one could be masculine. You could put pictures of your husband or your son or your nephews, any of the males in your life, right here. So those it doesn't have to be all girly girl stuff. Um, I do want to put a. I think we'll do this sticker right here. It's a sure thing, and we're gonna just leave it doubled up. And I want to put something right here. So I'm gonna go through these cut aparts one more time just to see what they have. I don't know what's going on. You are popular. It's Friday. They know they got to get all their last bit of work out of everybody until Monday gets here. All right, so let's see. I think nope. All right, so we're gonna go back to the original statement. Let's look at these cut aparts. Um, ooh, we're gonna use this one. Meet me where the sky can kiss the sea. On the horizon. Okay. Okay. I'll be here still. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. All right. Let's do a crappy cut job real quick. Yeah. I didn't literally mean the worst cut job I've ever done in my entire life, but apparently that was the goal. I don't like these scales. It's like a snake skin or a handbag or something. All right. I think it's scales. It looks like fish scales because it's has like iridescent on it. You can't really see it, but that's what it looks like. It could be netting. I would think this is just me, because we had this whole mermaid discussion before. I would think they would have larger scales, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Okay. So yeah, I was talking about the RAS card. RAS card. Um, so I want to put my cutting supplies, like my tools on there, and use it like that. So we're just going to, let's see if that's a short enough cut. No, it is not. Yeah. Yeah, I would love to find them. Barry Craft had sent me a message one time that they were on sale at Walmart for like, they were discontinuing the one color or the one set, and it was real cheap. Not at the Walmart near me. They didn't even have any, so I'm assuming. I always assume the worst for the employees of Walmart. I assume that they always call their friends for the hookup and let them know. I just don't. I don't know. I'm gonna use some tape. I remember a couple of years ago, 18 going into 19, uh, when they had put all the stuff on after Christmas, like the day after Christmas or 2 days after Christmas. I think it was the day after Christmas. They had started putting all the stuff on sale, and somebody said, "Do we have any more of those?" And the girl was like, "No, I got them all." And the person just looked at her like, "Really?" And so I was like, "Okay, okay." But now Walmart has got slick. They'll start taking the stuff off the shelf earlier and probably just sending it back to their warehouse or the cheaper store. Because my aunt had told me um, that Walmart owned the 99-cent only store. And I never questioned it. But if that's true, I can see why they raised their prices up, because Walmart actually raised their prices up as well. Okay. All right. So here we go with that. We have this little picture spot. You can write some notes. I don't think I want to put any note stuff here. Let me see. I don't know what the heck my neighbor's doing. Yeah. Happy would work. And we can put a sticker on top of it. Actually, I'm just going to put this one and leave the hearts on there. Because who doesn't love the sea? I mean, it's not to love about the sea. All right. Now we'll leave it off. All right, that is that. You need something on the side. Why didn't y'all tell me something on the side was missing? No one was going to say, hey, you forgot the side. Just do this. How about that? And you can write whatever you want on there. All right, let's do that. All right. All right, ladies. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Especially Barry Crafty, since her husband not on trial today. Yeah, I don't really love the sea. I get sick. I like it, but I don't get in the water. I like to go and just smell the good ocean air. So that is our project. Let's move on to the next thing. Let's do a semi reset. Is it over? Did they come to that conclusion, or is they're recessing, or is she on trial today? I don't know, but that's who Barry Crafty put me down for. I swear, Friends. Ugh. I'm just joking, kinda. No, I'm not joking. 6 weeks, 6 weeks long. That explains a lot. That explains a lot, man. That explains a whole lot. That's what Barry Crafty told me yesterday. I was like, what? Like at that point, I would tell my lawyer, let's, like, why do they have it on TV anyway? You want to make a spectacle of someone? I wonder how the Disney execs feel about that, though. Let's not get Barry Crafty started, y'all. She got some strong opinions about that lady. I, of course, don't care uh, about the trial. Of course, I care about human stuff, but celebrities are a bit on the weird side for me anyway. They do some weird stuff. So, we made tag. Did we make? I could have swore we made something on Wednesday, and I don't know what we did with it. All right, so we are done with that, and I think we are going to just start a fresh video on Tuesday for. I'm thinking. It takes me a minute sometimes to think. Yeah, no, we're gonna go ahead and keep it moving and keep it going. Now, what I do with my dies? Okay, here we go. So I pulled out this die. It's an old one, and it has this frame, and it has this, and it has this little border. And I thought that'd be cute to cut out and see. You know what? I'm gonna have to get somebody to get the mod, because you know what though? A lot of us ride the crazy trade. I'm not saying. I'm not saying. I mean, let's be honest. A lot of us ride that train. I mean, all right. So we're gonna cut this out first because I like cutting dies. I love it. That's my favorite pastime. That man is not Lord. If I were him, I'd go back to my baby mama. But I'm not him. All right, so we're gonna take this die. And this is a thick die, y'all. And we're gonna take this foam. We have some foam. We got yellow, Jello. They call me Mellow Yellow. Now this is Dollar Tree and this is Walmart foam. And we actually have pink too. So we're gonna take some pink. And it looks like they have 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 cuts. So we're gonna take that. We're gonna fold it in half and see if we can't get this cut. And the answer is with a struggle. So let's go ahead and struggle. We're gonna try it out. We're gonna try it out and see because I wanna use that, you know, in some projects. I wanna do some serious die cutting so I can destroy another machine. Uh, I don't really care for die cutting that much anymore because it's so time consuming, but you need it sometimes. So let's see. Yeah. And I'm gonna roll it back through once more. Or do I? Oh no, we don't need to. So remember when I told y'all that I got these for $1 at the daggone Walmart, I believe? They're $2 now, $1.72. So again, I think I'm gonna stop sharing my hauls or prices with y'all and just tell you where I got it from because it always happens like that. I'm salty. Can you tell? I'm also hungry. Yeah, for $1 and now they $1.72 Walmart. And I don't know if I told you, but I had told a girl, so they got rid of their price checks, right? And they say use your phone, get the app and use your phone. So, you know, I wanted to buy that machine, one of those machines, but I, I'm not a big Anna fan. Now, when I say that, I'm not a Anna Price fan. I love her stuff. Um, but I love to see people find things that they can use, and it's amazing. You need to get you a craft fairy like everyone else is waiting for one. I am definitely waiting for my craft fairy to show up. I actually think that this foam is too thin. We may be able to get away with cutting 4. So we're going to take another one and fold it over. I'm curious to see. See, I don't die cut as much as I used to. I broke a machine back in my early craft days, and I was like, is it really worth it? Because I was just die cutting and giving the die cuts away. And so now I really only die cut what I need. And then I have a scanning cut that I use that I absolutely love to death. So I use that for that. That's what we did. 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, we might be pushing our luck on this one. Let's see. I have 4 foams in here. You want to know how I broke my other machine? Just stick around. Yeah, I love my scanning cut. And the funny thing is, over the Christmas holidays, look at that. That's crazy. It cut through all of this foam. No, no. So for me, my scanning cut is not a Cricut, right? And I say that because I think sometimes people um, think that their scanning cut can do the same die cutting that a Cricut can. I feel like the Cricut is much more precise and has better precision cutting than a scanning cut. But I never bought my scanning cut to do that. I bought my scanning cut to scan images and cut them. So in that regards, I use it for what I purchased it for versus other people that may say, "Oh, it doesn't do a good job." The software is a bit clunky, but once you get through it, it's great. I love it. You know, we was just talking about this being my favorite thing, and you show back up. The machine must have called your name. So we're gonna fold this over right here. I don't know about that young lady that pooped in the bed. I don't know if I would date her if I was a guy. So we got 6 pieces. Like after hearing all that crazy stuff that she's done to this man, I would be hard pressed to find anyone that thinks that he is such a horrible monster. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Oh, that's not gonna fit. They said she pooped on his by his pillow. Disgusting. I I, I would never want to date that lady. Yeah. I don't think the blade is dull. So what I would recommend is you not do this right here with this dye that I'm trying to do. Uh it's very disgusting. I don't even like when my cat goes to the bathroom and comes and walks on my bed. I'm like, no, get out. Um for your scanning cut, if you think the blade is dull, what you can do is just take some foil and run it and stab the foil through. I would recommend cleaning the blade cap. She put on a no. See, I don't. I've seen cat poop. I didn't see her poop, but I'm saying like that's disgusting. That's just freaking nasty. But like I said, I don't think I would date her after hearing all this stuff again if I were a guy. But you know, men can see a naked lady running down the street and try to help her and give her a ride somewhere. So I don't know. Whereas women can see a naked man running down the street, be like, that man crazy. Don't even look his way. He might come to the car. So I don't know. It's just weird. And the thing is, I don't indulge in smoking trees, right? I don't indulge. But a lot of superstars do smoke and drink and do all that other stuff. I'm sorry to hear that, ma'am. Yeah, I won't. I won't. I'll drink one for you. I'll pour some out for you. No, we don't waste good liquor, do we? All right, so right here, this is super thin. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and cut this. Some foam is real thick, and some foam cuts like butter. Okay. And normally I don't cut out everything. Like I'm not gonna cut out that little centerpiece because that would make me a little bit on the crazy side. But you see how thick these dies are. They are doing a very good job at indenting, and we're cutting through foam, and it's still doing that. Even though I think foam is probably easier to cut out than the other stuff. All right. All right. So the one thing I never cut out, I never have with me, is the green foliage that goes beneath it. For some reason, I just find it annoying. Also, I'm going to tell you something. This dye has just made me not like it because it cut out that circle. And then you had this little circle dye. Like, what? Why? Who? Why would you do that? It's okay, though. All right. So we got that. And this, like, I think I counted 3 layers. So it has 1, 2, 3. So they actually use fabric. So this is going to be fun to try with fabric as well. I would use them up before I use my other plates, Sherry, just because they are super flimsy too. Speaking from experience. Um, so we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, yep, yep. She can't count. All right, let's bust out this iron real quick. Now this iron is not going to do very well on this foam. This foam is a little bit thicker than the foam we used in the past, but We're going to make it work because that's what we do. We make things work. And I am using this tool set that I got from Amazon. This is for cake decorating, just in case you want to know. I would always look at the cake decorating tools versus the other tools just to see. And they say thank you. Argarian customer service. It comes in this cute little case. I got it last year. I don't remember when. It has these different ball sizes in. But if you want to spend your money on the craft tools versus the cake tools, your money, your time, do whatever you like to do. This was just cheaper than the other one. Yeah, so we're not making stiff flowers anymore. We're gonna make these flop in the wind. See, look at this. They're flopping. But I'm glad you said that because I have a bag, a plastic bag that I want to cut and make it into a case cover. So you said you need a bond to make it stiff. Is that what is that? Is that glue or is that thin layer that you run through? The white layer that you would, like if you're making blankets that you would put. So we just got this little cheapo craft iron from Walmart. It was like 12 bucks in case you're interested. I am not enabling you, just so you know. Okay. And we're going to turn it on to the hottest setting. And steam has to be off for this to work. So we're going to just let this sit and get hot a little bit. All right. Yeah, I always try to find like the cheaper stuff versus the most expensive things just because craft supplies, if you've noticed, are a lot more than other supplies that use the same thing, which I don't understand that part. But since, that's how the companies work, I tend to get the least expensive. I remember I had went into the fishing section back in the day, and they had a tackle box for like $4, and then Walmart phone. It's Walmart phone. I have a few Crafters Companion phones, but I'm hesitant to use them because I want to keep them for a while and learn, like, perfect the method before I actually get too deep into it and then it comes out crappy. Because from what I hear, they have really, they have like the best foam on the market for this. I had went online to try to find some, and it was pretty cheap. Not cheap, and it was pretty expensive. So I do recommend, trying it out first. We're going to use their little white stamens though. And this is fabric. This is not foam, but we're using foam. Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of cheapo foam. And so they come in this thing. This iron is getting hot, so I need to be careful because she likes to hurt herself for whatever reason. All right. So we're going to get like 4 or 5 of these hot. On this iron, it says 392 Fahrenheit. I have a Black & Decker iron that I've had for at least 15 years now, and it's broken. And so I'll probably start using that one because it's broken. It still gets hot, but stuff sticks to it, and the water leaks out. So we're gonna use that. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna use this big ball. And I think I'm gonna do, I don't have enough of this foam, but because this is Walmart foam, it's much thicker than the Dollar Tree foam. It's not going to curl up as much as you would want it to, and that's fine. They also have a distressing tool that you can use. Yes. No worries. You're welcome, Sherry. Yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm just rubbing it all on to make sure I can melt most of the foam down. And then it's plopping down like that and it's cooling off. And it's fine that it's cooling all weird, funky. Um, because we wanted to do that. I don't have the distress tool that they sell at my desk right now, but they have a distress tool that you can distress the petals. And I feel like I need to watch more videos to actually know how to do that before I bring it to you all. Yeah, my I don't know how it broke. I think my son dropped it and I asked him, he didn't tell me. He said he didn't. It was either him and his dad. So, but I remember back in the day, you remember when Walmart used to actually sell furniture that you could put together? It was the Ashley furniture and Sonder, I think it's Sonder furniture that they sold. I had bought a iron, a Black and Decker iron from there, and it was like $10 because she, I just said I was pretty frugal with my money. And that iron lasted me 10 years, and an ex dropped it and broke it. Like it was no repairing it. And so I was like, well, let me go back to the Walmart, not the same Walmart, another Walmart, but Walmart, and get let me see if I can go to Walmart and find the iron and get it. So I got the iron, and it doesn't do as good as that one. But over time people stop making good quality things because they want you to buy more and more of their project profit. So yeah, it leaks at the bottom at the base. I'm like, why are you leaking? If you do decide to do this technique, you cannot use steam. No steam. She like, listen, you will pay me some attention, mom. When you say Kylie, I think of Lassie. Lassie, come home, girl. Yeah, yeah. The thing is, it was better, in my opinion, it was better quality because we had bought a entertainment system because this had to be a long time ago. It was like 20 years ago. Oh my gosh. Oh, it was longer than 20 years ago. It was about 20 something years ago. And it lasted for a long time until we got ready to move. Of course, it's like starter furniture. Oh, not a whole bodysuit. I got my kitty cat. He came already fixed. So that was a good thing. Because he looks so pitiful with that cone on his head when he's hurt. I'm like, oh, can I take this? And he's like, meow, meow. All right, so I'm just rubbing it down a little bit, trying to get it all smushed in. Then, all right, so there we go. Now we're going to work on these real quick. I'm gonna turn my iron off because we only did 2 flowers. Yeah. Oh, that's probably easier then. And so we're gonna put these here like that. And you can see it's a little bit darker on the edge, like where it's kind of burnt, which I'm okay with. I'm not complaining. And I think so. If I had did this in green, we could have put this at the bottom of it. And of course, you can manipulate them as much as you want, um, or not. Totally up to you. Y'all know I like flowers, though. I'm partial to flowers, even though I don't like real flowers, like in real life. No, the flowers and I get along just fine. I'm not a good steward of flowers. You know what? We're going to go ahead and put this other purple one on here at the top because I think that looks better. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so now I'm just gonna poke a hole in it. And what are you doing? I want to poke this hole in the center. Oh, that's good that she does that. And now we're gonna, normally you should use something to pull your stamen in, but you know, I didn't think we'd be making flowers today, but I just had a itch that had to be scratched because of Very Crafty. I'm joking, not really. Um, so let's see if we can't just do it with this little wire piece right here. What is that? If you don't mind me asking. I am. So we've been talking about fabric, cutting up, making flowers, you know. Okay. So we had a statement how we want it. We're just gonna twist these. You should have a longer piece of wire, by the way. Okay, okay. And then we don't need that one on there, but these. So I'm just putting it through the hole. And we're gonna pull it. This purple is probably not gonna last. That one probably won't last. But if you have a longer piece, then it will be better for you, of course. So this technique I did learn from Crafter's Companion. It is not my own. I have created it from them and doing it how I want to do it. I know, I can't say how well it works, but I saw that Sizzix actually had a flower kit. But honestly, if you have any flowers with petals on it, you could do this. You don't have to have a flower kit. Like I told you, I got this from Amazon. So yeah. Oh, the artificial plants. Yeah, I have one real flower that I want to keep as long as I can. It's an ivy. I had some other plants that I gave to my aunt, and then 2020. I think it was 2020. It froze real bad, and all the plants died at her house at the beginning of the year, I believe. All right. So there we have our little flower. If you are a great crafter, you know you need some greenery to go underneath it. Who does that? I do every time. I never think about doing it. Um, and there's our one flower. And these don't have to be all nice and neat because, you know, plants are beautiful, messy how they look. You know, they're perfect in their the perfections that they have been created in. And we try to make everything look so pretty and neat, but it doesn't fit in the mold. And if you're really concerned about it, of course, I would recommend gluing this, but you can glue a little bit on each side so it doesn't work. I'm going to get some fabric, not right now, but and try it out because I didn't realize that was a fabric dye. Yeah, I had said that, you know, I want to start gardening, but it's that's an unrealistic ambition of mine. I don't like the heat that much. I start to sweat and break out and heat bug hive and all that stuff. So no, no, no. All right, so that's our first one, and let's go ahead and do another one, and then we will wrap it up. Yeah, I um, I just want some green grass. Our grass is not even there. It's non-existent grass currently. All right, so here we go. And I would recommend buying these from, if you shop at AliExpress, get them from there. They're cheaper. Or go to a Hobby Lobby when they have a sale and get them. These little statements are expensive. If you make your own, you could probably make your own, but they are expensive in the grand scheme of it. And you can't just use one or two statements to make your project look really nice. You need more than one or two to make your project look nice. So that's just my recommendation. But of course, you do what you want with your currency. I'm gonna do what I want with my currency, right? So here we go. So I'm gonna put one up, one down, one up, one down, just to give it a little bit of a weirdness. Uh, I just realized May 1st was on Sunday. I was like, I'm saying May 1st, and I looked at the calendar. I'm like, oh, it's a Sunday. So I'm gonna try to get some of that stuff out tomorrow and then Monday, I guess. I just want all of it gone. Excuse me one second. All right, so this is the second one. Oh, that sucks. I should probably ask my homeowners, is that appropriate? But I always thought what you did in your backyard was fine. Because my neighbors a couple doors down had like a big spotlight in their backyard, and no one ever complained about that. But I also think that if you don't complain and run and, excuse me one second. Okay, so we got one and two. Y'all like that? I enjoyed doing this. I don't know if I enjoyed burning the fabric. I mean, uh, this thing more or not. So we're just gonna go ahead and put some art glitter glue on here. Sorry to hear about your sister-in-law. I'm just gonna put some glue in the middle of this anyway, just because. Thank you so much. I would probably have used different glue than that, but that's what we have on hand. And then, of course, the green piece would go at the bottom. But I always recommend a circle, because circles are pretty, right? And if you want, you can cut those stamen pieces. But there we go, like that. I love this. I don't know where this has been my whole life, but yeah, I'm gonna do some fabric. I'm gonna go to Bear Crafty's house and get her fabric that she won't let me have, and get it. Where does she live? Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna just use this glue because we don't have time for this art glitter glue not working. I think that this weather's gonna. I feel like this year is gonna be like wet, a wet one, because you can tell like the skies and the atmosphere is just kind of like, right before a storm. It's like weird. The skies are dark, etc., etc. All right, all right, ladies. What are your plans for the weekend? Mine is to craft. I like the pink one better than the purple one, only because I did different up and down, and I like that a lot better. So we're just going to squeeze these down some. The iron is still hot, so I can't put that back because I don't want to burn any cording. Anyone have any questions for me? No. I did say that we were going to do a giveaway. So let me just go ahead and get that set up real quick. I don't have my other computer here. So what I'm going to do is write a number between 1 and 100. You're probably like, what you giving away? My love to you, my dears. I finished it, yes. I'm going to show it with you right quick. I dropped something on the floor. What's new, though? What's new? Okay, so with this journal, in case anyone that's in the chat does not know, I just had my birthday on Wednesday, and I had planned on doing I did 3 giveaways. I'm going to do a total of 3 giveaways. I need Heather to write me. The foam I use is Walmart foam. These fun foams right here. I still need Heather to tell me which company she want me to get the thing for. And I did a giveaway because I want to appreciate the people that came and hung out with me on my birthday and say thank you for all your support that you give me. It really means a lot. You know, thank you sounds so hollow, but it has a lot of weight in it. You're very welcome, Danielle. Just a quick rundown. This foam is Walmart foam, the fun foams. It is a little bit on the thick side. So this is Dollar Tree, $1.25 tree foam, right? It's thinner in comparison to the Walmart foam. I have purchased foam from the Crafter's Companion. Yeah, I gave a few gifts away on Wednesday. And I was supposed to do 3 things on Wednesday, but I ran out of time. They also have where you can buy the foam from the companies. I know 3 companies that actually sells craft foam that you probably have easy access to get to. Crafter's Companion, Sizzix, and Close to My Heart. Is it Close to My Heart? No, Heartfelt Creations. And we didn't get a chance to cut this die, did we? Dang it, Tuesday maybe. Or I'll just show you because I want to cut that and play around with it. So that's what I got. But these foams are not the professional flower foams. You can also try Foraran. I think it's what's called. I would just type in if you want the real deal flower foam and see what they have. And not the big green one. So I showed you the first book we made on Wednesday, which is this one. This is an A2 size book. And it has craft brown because I was inspired by Samira's book that she gave me for my birthday. Right here. It's really pretty. She sent me the tutorial, so you'll probably be seeing me copycat it at some point. I broke the book. The sticky things I broke off. All right, thank you, Elizabeth. Have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. These tickets, and then it's 3 of these. I dropped one. I'm destructive. I see. Look at this. This is so cute. I'm just doing a quick flip through. I'm going to probably redo that video and share it properly because the sound is horrendous. Horrendous. She also sent me some brownie brittle. If you've never heard of that before, you should look into it. It's delicious. Because of her, I went and made brownies and bought ice cream. So it's her fault. She enabled me, like I enable y'all to buy craft stuff. She enabled me to gain weight. The book is so pretty. Um, such a beautiful book, and it's all like hand. Aside from the stickers, anything that's looked like it was punched is stamped out as hand stamped. Yes, really, ma'am. Hand stamped, hand. Everything's by hand. Everything's by hand. Um, super, super amazing. Okay, so yeah, I'm blaming her. She did it. I done lost my dang number. I blame me for that. I'll do another number real quick. Stop trying to cheat, Very Crafty. All right. So the thing we're going to be giving away is this book that we made together today, right here. So you're going to get these little 3 sets of stickers if you didn't get a chance to get to the Dollar Tree. I didn't take these out and use them. That's just how it came in the package. And this one, I'll mail these out on Monday, hopefully. If everything goes well. If it's bad weather, I'm not mailing anything out. Or if I'm not feeling well, same thing. So this is the front. This is the back. It's so plain, but I think she doesn't need any type of anything. I probably could put some little C something, but I'm not. All right. So we have this. Meet me where the sky can kiss the sea. We have that. Yes. Those who don't believe in magic will never have it. Ooh. That sounds like something they would say because they got some sassy little looks on their face. A Magical Mermaid. Now, these are books that are intended for a photo album or whatever. And you can write on your little notes on the back of here, or you can use them for craft supplies, crafting, or whatever. And Wander by the Sea. Wander by the Sea, should you ever want to find me. Thank you so much. So, for everyone that has hung out with us today, if you would like to enter, it is between, the numbers are between 1 and 100. You put one number in. I don't have a timer to say stop or anything like that. The person that's closest to the number. So let's just say the number was 0, and you put negative 10 or 1. Negative 10 would get it right because it's close to 0. 1 is past 0. All right. So if you're interested, thank you all so very, very much. I do appreciate all of your love and support. Thank you. Go ahead and put in your numbers if you're interested. I'm trying to wait for this iron to cool off. And okay. Okay. And then at my time is 10:53 at 10:54. Really, Heather? What is 429? Did I say 1 through 100? All right, so the time has ended, and thank you so much for entering. I do believe we have a winner. The winner is, if I'm not mistaken, look at this. Somebody needs to go pay the lottery. 39 is the closest to 58 without going over. Very Crafty put 67. Sherry put 7. Chocolate put 8. And then Berry Crafty turned around put 37. Yes. So I have your address, ma'am, already. I owe you like thousands and thousands and thousands of things, but I want to say thank y'all all for watching. I had such a great time today. I am going to go and try to capitalize on my birthday today. Spend lots and lots of the Mr.'s cashola. Buy something super expensive. No, joking, joking, all jokes. Um, I know I'm not using my keyboard, but have a great day. Happy crafting.